I don't have those either, dude. I don't even have those. Like
You
I
have
have.
some of my fat, Cassie.
Yeah,
We get
my
it.
travel
You're
bags.
skinny. Oh my
We
gosh.
get it.
Oh
Stop
my
being
gosh.
a
I wish I
pissy.
had fat, but I just don't. Sorry, guys. I'm just like you.
Pick me.
Only skinnier. What a bitch. Hey, I'm Allison.
And I'm Cassie.
And this is what happens when
You have two moms, microphones,
no filter,
zero impulse control, and cocktails. Welcome to Undiagnosed Moms.
All right, welcome back. This is Alison and Cassie and Undiagnosed Moms. And again, thank you for following, liking, sharing, commenting. We appreciate all that. Like and share, all the things. All right. Let's talk about our carnivore.
The carnivore diet. Yeah. So we thought we were going to go, 30 days?
We thought,
yeah. I made it 7, right?
Yeah, I made it less than that. I hated it so much.
I think, yeah, but you're a total, slut for carbs.
Oh, yeah. I live on carbs. I could eat nothing but carbs all day and lose weight.
Yeah, see, not me. Yeah. I feel like I am, the carnivore diet would be good, for my body-ish. Not carnivore. Maybe keto. Not carnivore, dude. And at first, remember first day, you were like, oh, I got this. And I was like, dude, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And then I went to the grocery store and I got all my seafood and everything. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. I can do this.
Easy.
It's easy. And then, but even on our 5th day when you were like, fuck this, I was still like, no, I got this.
No,
I'm fine.
Not me.
And then
no, you weren't fine because you hadn't gone to the bathroom, and I was like, hey, I can't eat some seafood because with red meat,
you said it was the fat.
Got a lot of fat, so it kind of moves things along.
Yeah.
You were just doing seafood. There's no
Well, I wasn't just doing seafood. I was doing I definitely had red meat in there. It was just that second day was just seafood.
Oh.
But then even on the 4th day when I was like, help!
I go to the bathroom. Bro, we did the smooth move tea. And I almost had to do another smooth move tea because 2 bags was not gonna help a sister out. Dude. But I did a smooth move tea, and then the next day I did a coffee enema to try.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you did.
One end and the other, and just try and just get it out. Yeah, it was. I felt miserable.
I think I felt pretty good.
No.
But psychologically, no, I would way rather. So how much weight did you lose? Because remember we were
I didn't lose a pound.
You didn't lose a pound?
I didn't go
Dude,
up,
I lost
but I didn't lose.
4. I lost 4. And then
you always though, you even said that when I was in Texas. You were like, if I do, well, you said keto, but even carnivore, you're like, I'll just waste away because I can do just fine on that. And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah. And I did, I honestly felt fine. It was more I was like, fuck, I really want to, at work, they were like, oh, let's go for lunch. And I was just like,
I don't want to just eat meat in front of y'all.
Yeah. Am I just supposed to be like, I'll get some fajita meat and just tequila.
Yeah. Steak and tequila. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I couldn't do it. What did I have the first day? Oh, Andy did steak. And I was like, okay, well, this is good.
You were like, I got this.
Yeah. Steak and eggs in the morning. Golden. I'm good. But it's so weird. I don't know what it is. So if I eat steak and eggs for breakfast, which is literally nothing but protein and fat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will be hungry in about 30 minutes. If I eat a donut, I'm full and
because of the carbs.
I don't know what it is. I'm eating way more and something way more filling and way better for me.
But don't you think it's because also your metabolism kind of starts going and then you're just I'm so hungry?
I don't know. That's what Andy says. He's like, maybe you're just burning through it and your metabolism is speeding up rather than with a donut. You're
where it's just But
I feel happier because I don't have to think about eating again. I just ate seems like 5 pounds of steak and eggs. It's 4 eggs and a pretty big steak. It's not a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm I'm hungry again. It's Jesus, I just ate.
Calm down.
Yeah. Man,
and that was remember when the first day or two and I was like, dude, I haven't lost any weight. I lost a pound maybe or 2 because I was just curious, right? And I was like, oh no, like I've lost like maybe 1 or 2 pounds. I don't know what it is. Like obviously it's not just like fat, but I was like, the same thing though was what I do with the juice is I eat way too much.
Too much
like
of it.
way too much. And
Yeah.
that first day when I thought I was gonna die, I didn't eat enough. Second day, ate way too much. Whatever. It all evened out. But by the end of the week, I was like, fuck this. Like I said, it wasn't even about how I felt. It was more of like the psychological where I was like, dude, like fasting, when I do my 1 day a week fasting, or even 5 days, or like whatever, not 5 days, 7 days, or whatever of intermittent fasting, the benefits are the same thing, actually better,
And I feel
and way less
happier.
work. Yeah, and way less work. I get to eat whatever I want. I can drink whatever I want. If I want orange juice and vodka and sparkling water, I can drink that. Like, if I want wine, because I didn't have, obviously, I couldn't have any alcohol.
Right.
That was probably my problem.
Yeah. Your body was like, wait.
Yeah. What's going
No
on?
alcohol?
Hold on. My liver's just like, help me.
Yeah. Your liver's crawling out like,
yeah. It's like, I'm not used to this.
Yeah. What is this?
Help
You're like,
me.
it's water. You're
It's
like, I
water.
don't like it.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I need you to kill me.
I'd rather die. Yeah. So I was miserable. I didn't lose any weight. And I did keto one time for like a full month. Didn't gain a pound, didn't lose a pound. But when I do freaking juice cleanse, 10 pounds like that. And it's
dude.
I feel like the meat makes the inflammation so much worse for me.
Oh, interesting.
Because the juice, like I can feel the inflammation just leaving.
Go away. Yeah. Are you gonna you're gonna do it again, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it again in about 4 days.
Nice. Why 4 days? Oh, because your cycle.
Yeah. So Braylon's gonna do it too, because she did it last time with me, and she was like, I felt so good. Her acne started to clear up. It wasn't hard. She was like, I wasn't hungry because she takes it to school. So I just pre-mix it for her in the morning, and she just takes a bunch of jars to school, or jugs.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm like, I felt so good. Obviously it's not sustainable, but
no. It's just
nice.
like a quick cleanse. I'll do it again. I think actually I could do it in 4 days. I think we'll actually both meet up in our cycle to both do it. Yeah. Because I think I'll be at the rate. I'll have to double check, but I think that I could do it too.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do, I can do that. I can do that every once in a while. I can do that, especially because I gave up last time too soon. But like, I'm like, dude, like I swear by the fasting. Like you can't, I mean, it's really hard to change my mind on that. Like
there's been nothing else that I've ever tried that works like that.
No. And like I have no pain. I have like all of my costochondritis, all of anything and everything is like just completely gone. And so I'm also like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like stop doing carnivore and start like, I mean, we're just playing. We're just
we're just seeing how we feel. But
but I'm like, I can immediately say no to carnivore.
Immediately.
yeah. I could, but like keto, but there's no point. Like, I'm like, I'm not saying it's bad by any means. And like, if you need to eat, if I had to eat, I would do keto. Honestly, I think that like with my body, it actually does work, but I'm good at fasting. Fasting works for me. It's better than keto because it does the same thing. You go into autophagy and you do all these things just quicker. You go into ketosis quicker.
And
it's just like, why even bother?
Whatever you want. You're not restricting anything.
My life is so much better.
I mean, since we started it, I've lost about 20 pounds.
Since probably me too. I think I probably have too.
And now I'm trying to lose about 10 more pounds. But
you just want to look like a sick Victorian child.
No. I'm doing more weights, so I might gain weight, but I'm trying. I think I have some room to lose. It may not be 10 full pounds, but I'm just trying to tone up now. So I'm doing Pilates as well.
That's what. Yeah, I swear by Pilates. And then I go for like I just got back from a walk like an hour ago, and I'm like I do walks on the weekends. I do Pilates at 5 days, at least 5 days a week. Sometimes I actually go 7. Didn't work this week, but because I went to the zoo instead. Fun. But yeah, it was fun. So anyway, Pilates at least 5 days a week, which I fucking swear by, dude. Like
how long do you do it? Is it like an hour class?
Yeah, it's an hour, like 50 minutes. I go as my like lunch.
Yeah.
So I leave work. It's literally like 5 steps away.
Nice.
And then so I do that, and then walks. I don't do any cardio. because I don't like it.
I hate cardio. And
I think
honestly, I don't think I need it. I'm just going
No,
to
I
do some
know.
weights.
I know.
Weight
I'm
for
like,
bodies.
I'd
I
rather
think
just not eat.
Listen, guys, you guys can go work out all you want to. We're just going to starve. We'll be here when you get back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As I'm drinking vodka, I'm like, I'd rather just not eat.
I'd rather drink. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Not medical advice, per the use.
None of this is, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's my plan. Yeah. Since I'm about to turn 40, we are gonna go for like a glow up. We're gonna try and get this face under control, get some wrinkles ironed out if we can.
Dude, did you see those face things I had? That were like,
Oh,
they were
I
like,
want them. They give you a nice like facelift.
Dude, while they're on,
Yeah,
but as soon as you take it off, it just I was like,
sad.
oh,
It's
yeah,
so
I was.
sad when you take them off. It's like when you take the bra off.
Exactly. It's like
look
it's
how
good
great
while you're
my
wearing
boobs are.
it. Like, no, I'm so like, what am I supposed to look good under a fucking ski mask? Like, there's no point
like,
in that.
You can do like when you pull your hair back. Like if you pull it in a ponytail or something, you won't be able to see it then. You're supposed to hide it. I don't know how to hide it.
Dude, did you not see what I was wearing?
Yeah, I saw it, but it sticks and it's supposed to go.
It's it's on your full cheek.
Oh, I thought it was just here and it's just supposed to pull your face, like the side.
It's this. It comes right here.
Why? Why do that?
I don't know. I thought it looked good on Amazon. and then so I bought it and then I was like, oh, right on. As I was wearing it, I was like out the window, just like.
Wait,
and then
why would you wear? And you wore it out?
No.
Oh
no, I'm just joking. I mean, like I felt like I had my face out the window, you know?
I thought you had your face out the window.
Oh, fuck no. No. But anyways, it has your full face. And then I took it off and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it just goes back to normal.
Yes. It was the dumbest thing I've ever bought.
What was the point of it? Was it to try and train your face?
Maybe. I literally don't know.
That face cannot be trained.
I know. There's nothing.
Many teachers have tried to train you.
It did not work.
It will not work.
So yeah, that was a bit of a fail.
Yeah, but no, because we got feedback. The feedback was it sucked. So
Exactly.
we do it so you don't have to.
Exactly. Legit. Exactly. We tried the stuff you don't want to try.
That's right. And we try the things that you might want to try. Like, what'd you get? What did you get today?
Oh yeah, our face cream.
It is.
Where was it again? Dr. Malaxin peel shot. Yeah, dude, we this is not sponsored at all. Like we're just messing around.
Shit.
You tried it though.
I loved it. Me and Braylon did it yesterday.
Okay, hold on.
Had it overnighted and it came yesterday. And you just put a little bit and it doesn't burn. It's like really good for sensitive skin. Braylon has very sensitive skin. But like I wouldn't touch your skin with it, but
I don't?
Well, I just mean the dropper, just because it could get dirt. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you meant the skin cream. I was like, what the fuck? What am I putting it on? I was like, where am I putting this then?
Put it like on your hands and then rub it together and then do you feel it?
No. Well, it feels like
I think you need to wet your face. Does it say to wet your face? I think your face is supposed to be a little damp. Do you not feel the skin peeling off?
That's skin?
Yes!
Nuh-uh.
Do you feel it's disgusting?
There's no way that's skin.
It's a little product. It's pulling the dirt and oil and crap out of your pores. So I always when I put it on there, and I rub really hard to get
Dude, that's disgusting if that's skin.
Your face.
Do I even have a face? I think it's on my
head. Not in the room with us.
Dude.
I told you.
I'm horrified.
When we put it on, we were like, oh, it was so gross.
Okay, dude, let me try it again. Let me keep trying.
And somebody was like, that's not skin, that's just the product pilling. So they put it on like an iPhone surface. Oh, that's me and Andy.
That's my dick.
Yeah. Sorry. We put it on iPhone and like they rubbed it around and it like was not pilling. So it was clearly oil. I mean, I think some of it is product for sure, but I think it's pulling skin, like dirt, cleaning out your pores, oil, stuff like that.
Dude, I think it is because now there's like way less. I'm gonna keep doing it, and then if there ends up none, then we know it really is like the product and not
next week.
Yeah,
it's just showing up like it works.
God, dude.
My skin is not wrinkled because it's gone.
Yeah, because I don't even own any.
Yeah, isn't that so crazy? I'm like obsessed.
Dude, that was disgusting.
Yeah. But I'm afraid to use it too much because I'm afraid my face is going to burn off.
Well, no, I'm going to keep doing it because if it stops, then I know what really was my skin and not like the product pilling, right?
Well, I saw somebody on TikTok, they put it on their foot, like, because they had like really dry skin or whatever on their foot. Mm-hmm. And so people were like, oh, it's not doing anything, blah, blah, blah. So she just did one foot. And she just kept doing it and kept rubbing it and skin was coming off or whatever. And then they're like, no, it's not skin. So she showed her other foot and the other one that she was using it on was super soft. You could see like the skin had been like softened and the other one was like still gross looking. So I'm like, dude, it's gentle where it doesn't burn.
No. I'm going to put it on again.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so glad that you showed me this. Like, how much was this? Like $40? What did we pay?
I don't think
Dude, nothing's coming off now. Like, that's crazy because now nothing is coming off. Like, it literally did take like the skin off.
Isn't that crazy? And all the dirt, like all the impurities that were in your skin, it pulls it out.
So it's rice bran water, niacinamide. My face is probably going to be so red after, but whatever.
It was $30. Dude. We paid $30.
$30?
That's not bad. And it was going to last a while.
Dude, I'm totally into Korean skincare. Yeah. So it was on TikTok. I got the one that was like the oil and then the exfoliator. And I've been using that. Like I've been double cleansing.
Oh yeah, with oil.
Yeah, I mean I haven't like noticed a huge difference, but whatever. It's not bad. I don't know.
I noticed a huge difference after using the stuff that you're using. My skin, I don't even know if you can see, like it's so soft. Like I'm
so pumped.
But it's so freaking soft. I love it.
Yeah, dude. And then we were at Ulta the other day and Corey bought like a milk moisturizer. I don't know what it's called. But she was like, oh, and she tried it when we got home and then she texted me and she was like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Is it Rhodes? So don't get Rhodes. If it's the milky like toning, it's like a milky toner, but it's a really good like moisturizer.
Maybe.
I get Biome or
Bioessence?
No,
that's not Korean.
I think it's Bioma. Yeah, it's Bioma.
Dude, yeah, my face feels so good.
Yeah. So
like it's red, but it feels good.
This is Bioma is a dupe. So this one is a dupe for the Rhodes Milky.
That like expensive one that was like $50.
Yeah,
you paid $50, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, no. Go to Target and get Bioma, and it's like
really,
it's the exact same thing. I use it too. It's really good. Sometimes I even mix it with my foundation.
Yeah,
I'll mix it with my foundation, and it gives it's super hydrating since I'm old now.
Nice. See, my problem is why I didn't get it. Like even just the one that whatever one is that she got there was because the lady behind the counter was like, because Corey asked, and then she was like, it's great, but if you have oily skin, she's like, it might not be the best. And I was like, ooh,
no,
that's
me. It's good because you need the moisture.
Dude, no, but I got the oiliest skin ever.
It doesn't make it oily. It's like a water. It's almost like a water. It's not. It doesn't leave it oily. Mine doesn't. I don't know about the Rhodes one because that's the Hailey Bieber one. I haven't used it.
Yeah, that's what she said. That is the one then. That's the one she got.
So the one I got is the exact dupe for that.
Okay.
Way cheaper.
I'll get it.
But it's so good.
I should get both and compare them.
Yeah. You can compare it with hers because if she has it.
Oh yeah.
But there's a girl on TikTok that I follow and she does the dupes and she has ADHD. Maybe we can get her on the podcast.
Yeah.
She has ADHD or she's on the spectrum or whatever. And so she goes and she finds people will tell her like, hey, I need a dupe for this. Some super expensive thing. And she finds it. Well, yeah, because she can remember all the ingredients. And she's like, okay, well, that one, she remembers every ingredient. So she can go over to the other things and go, oh, okay, this one has the exact same ingredients. Here's your dupe for $10 rather than
Yeah.
$100. Yeah. So I use a lot of her dupes, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go try that. I'll try that for sure. I can feel it tingling a little bit in a good way. Like not like burning, but like tingling.
It's almost like it's so
Feels good.
clean.
Yeah. Like, so that's what you use for a moisturizer? Dude, I should try that. I should go buy that.
So I do. So I use that, but I use other because my skin is getting older. So I have to have a lot more moisturizer or else my makeup will just look absolutely cakey. So I do a hyaluronic acid.
Oh, hyaluronic. But this is a hyaluronic acid, isn't it? Oh, no, this is niacinamide.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
So I do that, and then I do the Bioma milk, and I rub it all over my face, and I let it dry. Then I do a moisturizer, let it dry, and then I can do my makeup.
Nice. Yeah, I've been using I got muesli.
Oh, do you like that?
I do, but fuck, that tretinoin, man, like, I don't know, my skin was like peeling the fuck off.
Yeah,
like
you're supposed to use very, very little bit.
But it takes like 2 or 3 days for it to actually do it. So I was like, I thought something was wrong with me because I was like, oh my God, I'm losing my face. And I was like, I haven't used that tretinoin in like 3 days. Like it couldn't be that, but it is because I tried it again. And then like 2 days later, my face was just like literally peeling off. And so I was like, I'm gonna just hold off on that.
Layer it. Do a moisturizer, then do it, and then do another moisturizer on top of it.
Okay. Okay, I'll try that. Because yeah, dude. So I was doing that, and then I also got the muesli, the rosacea stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it totally works. Like, but my rosacea is so friggin' under control when I fast. Because my thing, what I think my rosacea is, and I think everybody's rosacea is, and obviously this isn't medical advice, but I'm right.
But you're wrong if you don't do it.
Yeah. So I think that it's like histamine.
Yeah.
So because if you follow a low histamine diet, it'll do the same thing, but it takes months because you have to like you have to like take out all these foods, and then once your histamine is low enough, it'll go away.
Yeah.
But with fasting, your histamine levels are just like boom, drop. So it's like boom, your rosacea is gone. And so if I'm bad, if I'm, you know what I mean? If I'm a dirty little piece of shit one week, it's gonna come back.
Right.
And it does. Or like there's certain things like alcohol will raise my histamine. Even the sun. Literally, if I'm out in the sun, it's not burning, but the sun will raise my histamine levels. It's like a rash. Like if you see me in like, yeah, man, I'll get like a full rash. Like
that's what happens to people that drink and they're kind of allergic to the alcohol or whatever. When they drink, they get flush or they get a rash.
But that's the histamine. That's the histamine that does it. And so that there's certain foods like tomatoes, like all the foods I love. Alcohol,
nightshades.
Yeah, it's huge. And like tomatoes and like all the foods I love. Yeah. So I'm like, no, I could take all those out. I could go do a low histamine diet and I could take all the delicious things out of my life and just die and simply pass away out of depression.
Simply pass away.
Yes, or I could just fast for 1 day of the week or do intermittent fasting for like 18 hours, whatever I want to do, and enjoy my life.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, it's the freest or not medication, but you know what I mean? Like it's free to fast. Actually, you'll save money.
Yeah.
You can't afford not to fast.
You save a lot of money when you fast.
Yes. So I'm like, if you fast, dude, it has cured all of my ailments and nobody benefits but you.
Yeah.
Like nobody, you didn't have to buy anything. You didn't have to, I just peeled off one of my nails. You don't have to, you just don't eat. And it's
once you get used to it, it's just not that big of a deal. It's like, I don't eat again. It's not like I'm starving. It's not, it's like, it's willpower and you can do it. You just don't want to.
Yeah.
So it's either you figure out that you want to feel better or you don't.
Yep.
Like how bad do you want to feel better? I'm going to do it after I do another juice.
Okay. So. I'll wait too then. I'll do a juice cleanse too with you and then we'll just jump right into it. But I'm still going to fast while we're doing the
I can't help it. It is just what I do now. Like I have a really hard time around 2:00 being like, I can still eat. I can still eat, because normally I eat from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then I'm done. And it's just been so ingrained in me that even when I'm not fasting, it's like, it's 3 o'clock, I can't eat. It's like, no, you can't.
Yeah, you can, because we're not doing. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And so, because you do intermittent.
Yeah.
I gave up on intermittent only because my life was just so like.
It was impeding your
enjoying life. Really was, especially because I was like, I go from either like, I love lots of cream in my coffee, so that's my morning. I don't eat breakfast. I don't care for breakfast. Never have, never will. People would be like, oh, if you don't eat breakfast, it's the most important meal of the day. And I'm like, oh, who told you that? And it's just like, oh, a dietitian. I'm like, oh, did they study your body?
That's
like,
right.
literally, did they study your exact body? So you were studied, and they told you that it was good for you. Like, I'm like,
But even
you ain't
if they
studying me.
It don't have anything to do with my body.
No, exactly. Maybe your body, sure, hell yeah, whatever. Do the fuck you want. If you feel great eating breakfast, you wake up, dude. I'm gonna shit my pants if I eat breakfast in the morning.
I just don't feel like I don't even be up anyways.
No. And then people are like, well, if you got used to it, and I'm like, dude, you do not know my body. I'm telling you, I'm 35 years old. Wait, 36. Anyway,
I was about to say, you bitch.
I'm 36. I forgot. Anyways, I'm 36. I think I fucking know what I like. But anyways,
you know your body and what your body likes.
Yep. And when you don't think I've tried eating breakfast, and people being like, oh, breakfast is the most important of the meal of the day. You don't think I've tried that in 36 years? You don't think I've tried dairy free? You don't think I've tried gluten free? You don't think I've tried keto? You don't think I've tried carnivore or fucking like I've done it all for fun or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, I'm telling you right now, like I know what I need, and I know what I don't want.
But that's the problem with most of these things is everybody's going, oh, what are you doing? And it's like, well, what I'm doing is not going to work for you.
It's not going to work for you.
You can't do what I'm doing only because
we can't.
You don't need carbs. I need carbs.
Yes.
You probably gain weight eating how I eat.
Oh God, yes.
And vice versa. Like it's just, you got to know your body. And if you don't do these weird little experiments and see how your body reacts, you don't know.
Yep. And then everybody tells you what you're supposed to do. So they're like, oh, you need more protein. You need no. And I was like, you literally do not know my body.
There's such a thing as too much protein. People are just driving me insane.
And then, or people just being like, or even the new thing too is like everybody on Instagram's like, I'm swapping my coffee for a matcha or like a whatever, or going on and on and on. And I was just like, dude, if you literally want to, because you're like, oh, I love matcha, I love the way it makes me feel,
then do that.
But don't be like, you should try this supplement so that you stop your coffee. I was like, bitch, your supplement is worse than my coffee is. Like,
there's coffee, and I don't care. It probably does have too much crap in it, and it does have too much sugar in it, and it has too much cream, and I just don't care.
I don't use any sugar.
I'll work it off the rest of the day.
Yep. I just do cream. But if you're telling me that caffeine, first of all, caffeine does the opposite for me as more people.
It makes
so
me
literally
sleep.
Yes. So people would be like, oh, I get anxiety from having coffee. And I was like, dude, it like calms me down. Like I'm like, ready to start my day.
People say that cocaine would calm us down. That's
legit. I can confirm. I can confirm.
I cannot confirm.
I mean, it was a long time ago.
Were you calm? Like it just like calmed you down? Yeah,
for sure. It makes you normal. Like it makes you normal.
Man.
Yeah. It literally will make you like everybody else will be like, I'm the top of the world. Like feels so
like,
good.
Oh my gosh. I can
and you're just like
sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can turn my brain off and sleep.
Yeah. I want to go to college. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
That girl?
Yes.
She's like, you guys,
I can read. That was awesome. When I watched her, I was like, oh, that's me. That's what I would be like on cocaine, I think. I would just be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. You come to the level of a normal person.
Stopped.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, not that we're gonna do it. Not that
I'm doing cocaine. I don't
know. And we're not going to do it, but I'm just saying. I heard it's bad for you, yeah.
I don't know.
But should that be a next experiment?
No? I think we should. Like, just a little experiment.
Yeah. I go to jail.
Podcast canceled.
Yeah. And coming to you from Guantanamo Bay is
podcasters in jail for doing cocaine on their podcast.
On their experiment.
It was sugar, you guys. Calm down.
Wasn't even real.
Wasn't even real. God. Always trying to get us in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so yeah, we'll do our juice cleanse. Well, and then so I booked in for cryotherapy, and I was like, hey, can I book? And they were like, yeah, when do you want? And then I find out it wasn't the cryotherapy, it was like the cryo like fat.
Oh, like
burning.
It. Like
yes. So then she goes, oh, it's with this, and I was like, I still might keep it. And then it came with, so I was like, you know what? Let's just do this because it was a really good deal.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then you can get a facial for free, a cryofacial. And I was like, well, dude, like I do not want you to, I don't want any less fat. Like if you take any more fat from my face, like, I was like, I don't want it. So I canceled it because I was like, I also don't want you to remove fat from my face. Like I want fat on my face.
Yeah, we need fat back.
Yeah, that's what I want back. Give me the fat back.
Yeah.
Give me the fat.
Can we transfer?
Yeah, exactly. Can we cryogenically freeze and then put it in?
Just
no.
Move it all the way up.
Yeah. No, apparently not. So I canceled it. I did not book for that.
Well, it's good because you could have, what I've heard with the freezing, what is it, like cool sculpting kind of thing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, essentially. There's different names, but it's cool. Okay. But they freeze the fat, but sometimes your fat has a different reaction and it actually gets bigger. So, yeah. So there's a lot of, I was talking to this one doctor and he was like, I do nothing lately, but I work with insurance companies to fix the cool sculpting problems because there's such a big issue that these people are getting cool sculpted here or like wherever. And then it doesn't shrink, it gets bigger and then it's hard and they can't get it to go down and it won't go away. And so they have these doctors do like laser lipo to get the fat out, but it's such a big issue.
Dude, like, I'm so glad I didn't do that. I was just like, oh, well, what is this? I was
a lot of people do it here, like if you have like a double chin or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. I don't think I have a double chin, but damn.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But I do want to do the chamber.
The chamber, that's why. But then there was that on the news about that little boy that I know that's a hyperbaric oxygen.
Oh.
I bet you he was autistic.
Oxygen, maybe.
No, but I bet you he was autistic because they do it for autism as a healing modality. Well, no, they say that with autism that and usually severe autism. I should look this up before I say it, but I know that hyperbaric oxygen is a thing for not treatment of autism. Obviously, you can't really treat it, but yeah, symptoms and stuff. And because he was 5 years old, that's why he was in there. I guarantee he was autistic.
And it blew up with him in there.
That's fucking disgusting.
No, I can't. I can't.
I don't even want to know what happened. I can't even talk about it. I don't even know what happened. I don't want to know what happened.
I didn't click the link. I saw the headline and I sent it to you and I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I did click on it. I did. And it actually didn't say, it didn't get into details. Thank God, because I was like, I don't want to know what happened.
It was awful. This made me sad with all the plane crashes and then this. I can't.
Mm-hmm, I know.
I'll just stay at home. Apparently, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll still get on. Honestly, I'll still get on a plane.
I'll just be drunk.
I love it that TikTok. It's like you only live once, and then it's like that thing is like, thank God.
Yeah.
I laugh.
Praise the
Thank
Lord.
God.
Yeah. So I know I told you this earlier, but I did an audition this week, and as I was I think preparing to go on the audition, or maybe it was after the audition, I was just thinking about the podcast, and I was like, most artists I think are on the spectrum because all these artists are super weird. Like everybody's always said actors are just super odd, right? Like they just do weird shit, or they think of weird things, or just whatever.
Also, do you want to know why I kind of think that would be? And especially in terms of it's ADHD and stuff, is because it's not even that we don't care about what people think. We actually lack that you know what I mean, of not caring. So when you go into audition, you literally walk in with no self-doubt or you can just be like, blah.
Yeah.
And you're not worried about what they're gonna think of you because you actually don't care.
Yeah. That and
you're not nervous. You're not as nervous.
Well, I do get nervous. It's a little nerve-wracking going in there and all those people. And if you have to do like hot girl next door, that's the stupid roles I get sometimes. So you have to come in there like half naked and do your hot girl shit. And it's like,
but you still do it.
Oh, of course I do.
Whereas like 90% of people would not walk in and do that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like they'd be like,
person, which is why I think actors as well are on the spectrum, because for our whole life we have been mirroring and masking ourselves to be like other people.
Other people. Yeah.
All we do is act. So I can be this person because I know everything about them. I can be them.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah. I used to wonder why actors and artists in general were just like, fuck, they're so weird. And I'm weird, so I can say that. But like, that's why, because they just think differently. And so all the people that are making changes in the world is probably because they have ADHD and they think outside the box. And that's why they're making changes, because no one else thought of it.
Yeah.
So
and another funny, speaking of like spectrum, this is definitely like autism and not ADHD, but all those funny video of the inauguration of Elon Musk and then Barron Trump. And there's like two different types of autism at work here, and Elon Musk is like,
and he's like, just standing there. And Elon is you. Yeah. You're just like, yes.
Yeah. Just like,
just giant dick.
He's so funny. He's taking selfies of himself. He's like a billionaire, but he's still like taking selfies of himself at the inauguration. Like, he's so funny.
What are some other things that you've been trying? Have you been trying other things?
I got my new collagen in, so it's been only about 2 weeks, but then I decided to double my dose because I was taking 1 ounce of the collagen, and then I read the back of the bottle and it said 1 to 2 ounces, and I was just like, oh no, I need 2.
Yeah.
So I doubled up, and then I obviously ran out because I've only been taking it for 2-3 weeks now. So I bought 2 more bottles. I haven't noticed anything.
No.
It is expensive. But dude, if it's going to work.
Your skin, you don't notice anything?
No.
But you don't have that
not yet
either, though. I got wrinkles.
But I don't think, does it really reverse wrinkles or just like prevent wrinkles?
A lot of people were saying it does. I don't know. I have no idea.
Reverses?
Huh?
Well, I really don't have, I don't really have a whole lot of wrinkles. Like, I do when I make the face, I'll have them, but I'm pretty sure that's, just normal.
Yeah.
I don't know if collagen's gonna.
Well, I have, really even when I'm not, smiling, I have these lines, that one. I mean, they're not
I have terrible lines, but that was from, I think fat loss in my face.
Me too. This.
Oh, I don't think I can fix that.
I'm doing that volufiline.
Me too. I've been doing that for 3 months. And my sister noticed. My sister was like, she was like, I noticed right here, and I was like, that's so funny because that's exactly where I put it. I put it here
and up here.
But be careful where you put it, because apparently if you put it on them, it'll make it worse.
Great.
Are you frozen? Oh no, never mind. You're like shocked. So don't put it on them. Don't put it on them. Put them up here and stuff.
Yeah, I put it here, and then up here, and then I did rub it in here.
Yeah, don't rub it in there. Don't rub it in there. She said, I watched it on. Why is my face so red? Oh yeah, because I used that stuff. She said to put it on the inside.
Okay.
Not on it.
Oh.
Don't touch it. Because apparently it'll make it worse, because then the fat will
Oh.
No. Yeah. So don't put it there. Yeah, dude.
Well,
I use my gua sha.
Would here be okay?
Well, yeah, I just don't think that's gonna help.
Well, that's where I have lines. I have lines right here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about I have these lines.
No, I don't care so much about this.
I totally care about these ones.
But this is because you don't have volume here. The volume here will pull it up. That's
yes.
So that when I went and had filler done, I had filler done. And so that's why I don't do filler. It's because she was like, okay, so You need it here to fill in your tear trough or whatever, because I've lost weight and age. She was like, okay, so we need to put filler all through here and plump this up. That'll pull this up. But when you do that, you also need to put down here, because now we're not symmetrical anymore. So this is much bigger than down here. So now we have to add filler down here. And when you add filler here, you're going to have to add filler up here, because now that's not, I was like, stop. I can't.
You're like, stop. I'm done. See, I feel like I could do it here because I have such a wide face down here. Like I've got I don't have a thin, like most people have more of a, and I like have a wide face.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like it would be okay, but I don't want to. Like, this is not where I'm going to. I think what I'm going to do, me and my sister were talking about it, and she was like, I'm not doing Botox. I'm not doing filler. I'm not doing anything. And I was like, dude, I would totally do Botox, like, to soften my lines. Like, I would totally do it. And she was like, no, don't do it. And then I was like, well, what are you going to do? And she was like, she's turning 40 this year. And she was like, when I'm like 40 to 45, somewhere in here, she's like, I'm going to go get like a mini facelift.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want. Yeah. That's all I need. I don't want filler. Yeah. And I don't want to.
No, we know.
I just need it cold.
I just need a little bit of like, you know, that's exactly it. Like and like, I feel like if I got a little fatter, it actually would help. But I'm like, I don't really want to be fat.
I don't either. So can I fat transfer from my ass?
Well, I don't have an ass either, dude. My ass is fucking. I have nothing on my ass. It's not even like I need like. Nuh-uh.
Anyway,
I need. Yeah.
For my boobs. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't have those either, dude. I don't even have those. Like, I have
some of my fat, Cassie.
Yeah.
We get it. You're funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wish I had fat, but I just don't. Sorry, guys. I'm just like you.
Pick me.
Only skinnier. What a bitch.
It's only because you were saying it in the places that everybody wants it. It's the only reason I was like, I don't have it.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had fat. I wish I did. I don't even know what that's like.
I'll take it from my saddlebags. Take it from my saddlebags.
Do you have those though?
I do.
Look at them.
They're there. But honestly, no, I don't want. I just want.
I know. That's the noise.
Exactly.
I don't even want. I need.
They're gonna be like, "What do you want?" And I'd be like, just.
Yeah, that's all I want too. But that's expensive too.
For $15,000.
When I become famous.
Honestly, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for facelifts.
Yeah. Bestie facelifts.
Yes.
Not you. No. Actually, me and your sister are going to go. You're not 40.
Yeah, fuck you.
I don't know your sister, but we're going.
No, screw her. We're going, whatever. We'll save up for like 5 years. We'll go in 5 years. How's that sound?
Do you have any idea why I don't sleep?
I'm like, no, because I know that a lot of people with ADHD have just like anxieties that keep them up. Mm-hmm. And so they'll think a lot. They can't turn their brain off. And see, and I would agree with that, but I don't, because I know like my ADHD is like pretty severe, but during the day, yes. But if you look at my Aura ring, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. My Aura ring and something about, just remind me. But my Aura ring, I'll wake up and it'll be like my latency from going to bed and laying down to dead sleep is 3 minutes. Freaking incredible. It's incredible. My latency is just like boom, boom. But I think I'm like the Energizer Bunny that's just like all day. I'm like I don't even understand, because I work from 8 to 5, and like, how do I get over 20,000 steps while working an office 8 to 5 job?
Okay.
I don't even understand.
Cassie, you're so skinny. You sleep so easily.
How do I get, like to be God's favorite?
20,000 steps when you peasant 10. Like, I know that I have ADHD really bad, but like, bitches, get on. Like,
do you want some of that ADHD?
What's wrong with you guys? Bitch, I haven't slept since 2004.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to say about that, because I'm like,
don't say anything, it's so bad.
I don't know what to say.
I sleep 3 minutes.
Dude, I will show you my stats. They're
I believe
insane.
you. I believe you.
Like, my stats are insane. They'll be like, you had, the only thing I don't get, which is funny, and it always gives me like a, is my deep sleep is insanely short. So it's like 48 minutes in a full night.
Yeah. What's your REM?
I'd have to pull it up on my phone.
My REM is like 10 minutes.
No, my REM would be huge. Like, I have all REM. I have no deep sleep.
My deep sleep is like 30 minutes. My time awake is like
worse.
7,000 hours.
Dude, no, see, my time awake, I'll have like ups and whatever, but there's even sometimes I was like, dude, I died last night.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because mine will be like, you're like, unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah, dude, I've never had a problem with sleeping.
Either until I did, and then it doesn't matter what it's like. I have 700 TVs playing in my head, and I'm watching all of them, and I can feel my head going back and forth watching every TV and watching people run from one end to the other, and just it's awful.
I actually think that I could be the anomaly in this because a lot of people that I know with ADHD actually really do have sleeping problems and just anxiety problems in general. I know that mine's a different, like, I know that mine is different, where I don't have that, but it's also a personality type. Right?
I very rarely will have anxiety. Like, I'll have, not where I'm worrying about anything, because I'm like, whatever, I can deal with that tomorrow. Like, I normally can talk myself off the ledge if my CBD gummy does turn on me, and it does sometimes. Sometimes I can talk myself off the ledge, and we can turn the gummy around. But for the most part, sometimes it's very hard to silence it.
Yeah. See, I can't even do drugs.
That's
because
good.
Not do drugs. Drugs don't do well with me. No, I can't do any drugs.
We don't support drugs on this.
Yeah, we don't. But I can't, even if I wanted to, I can't do them. Like, I can't, even weed, like, nope.
Oh, I can't.
Alcohol, though, that's why people with ADHD actually have to be careful with alcohol, is because alcohol will do it where it calms you just enough to not hear the voices. No, I'm just kidding. But kind of like, like I can sit still. I can sit still and not be like up, down, up, down. Like I'm saying, when I get 20,000 steps, it's insane. People are like, because I've shared it on Instagram where I've shared like a screenshot of them and they're like, what the fuck? I've had like on several times when I wasn't working, it was like 30,000.
Oh yeah.
And people would be like, oh my God, like what, like how are you doing that? And I was like, dude, it's literally just my day to day of like,
I just don't sit down. If I sat down, I'll get tired and I'll never get back to it because I'll
that's me. I know.
Yeah. But if I don't sit down, everything will get done. And I'll same with me. I'll have I'll never leave the house and walk 7 miles.
Yeah. And but you know what I also do is I will avoid everything I have to do at all costs. So like my house will be like an absolute
shit show.
Looks like fucking Hiroshima.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a 3-hour walk.
That's right.
And like, I'll go and do something completely opposite so I just avoid it. I don't even have to look at it. I don't even.
But sometimes I do that, even though I know I need to clean it and I will clean it. It's just like, I look around and I go, you know what? Everybody else is doing what they want to do. I'm going to go do what I want to do too. I'm going to go for a walk. I'll do shit later. I'm just going to go on a walk because it's good.
Mine isn't even that. Mine is like, I know I have to, but I can like disassociate so well and like just completely ignore it. And also, it paralyzes me. Yeah. Like if something is clean, sounds so fucking dumb, but if something is clean, I can clean. Or like if the kitchen is clean, I can organize the whole kitchen and clean it top to bottom. But if it's not clean to start with, I'm paralyzed by it and I just won't go in there. And I'll be like, I can't start it. I get paralyzed I don't know where to start. I don't know. And I'll walk away.
That's
and I'm like,
my mom is like that. And so I just came up yesterday or the day before and helped her. I organized her whole house. And she was like, there was just so much. I mean, since my dad passed away, it's just been hard for her to kind of get back in the swing of things, of course. And so I'm like, when you're ready, I'll help you organize whatever. And so she was like, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. And I'm like, perfect. Like, I've been waiting for you to say this. And so I got it done in like a day. She was like, how did you do that? I was like, I start at one place And then I move on to the next.
Keep going.
And then I move on to the next. And then I move it. Like, it's not overwhelming to me because that I can compartmentalize everything.
But I also feel like I can do that if it's not mine.
Yeah.
Like, I can help people pack, or I can help people, or like my sister, for example, who also has ADHD, like medicated ADHD. She's not medicated right now, but like whatever, she has ADHD, and she is like, hey, I need you to start this for me, because she's like, I know you can start, but you can't finish. She's like, but I can finish, I just can't start it. I was like, I will literally start whatever you want. Like, I can start everything. Like that dopamine hit, that little hit of like starting something is like,
and then you get tired of it and you don't want to finish it. But she doesn't get the dopamine hit from starting. She gets it from finishing it. So it's perfect.
So we're just like the perfect little mix. Like, I'll start painting her cabinets, and then when I'm done, once it's good enough that it finished my like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
she gets
or like
annoyed by it that it's not finished, and she'll go finish it.
Yeah, she'll finish it.
Yeah. So do you feel like between you and your sister that she has things that you don't, and you have things that she doesn't?
Oh, majorly. Yeah. We are like, I would say, we both have the ADHD.
Yeah.
But they just, it manifests differently. Like hers is she, like I was talking about like disassociation and stuff. Like, she doesn't talk like me. She doesn't. She like, I won't shut the fuck up. She doesn't really like talk a lot. Like, she's more reserved. You know, and then I'll be talking to her, and then she'll be like looking you dead in the eye, and she'll be like, oh, what? And I'm like, bitch, you weren't fucking listening to me? And she was like, no, I was just thinking about what I was making for dinner tonight. And I was like, dude, like, fucking pay attention.
My mom does that. It drives me insane. I'm like, that's so rude. I was literally
wasn't even having a conversation. She's not even in the conversation. Like, her ADHD is very much attention deficit. Yeah. She's not hyperactive like me, and it's like, bleh. Yeah. She has more of like an ADD style. Mine is very much more
hyperactive. Yeah.
I definitely have the, you know, the attention deficit when I'm like, holy fuck, that's crazy, I did that. Like, I'm like, okay, it's there. But mine's like insane hyperactive. Like, I think they should be separate disorders. I think that the DSM, the fucking diagnostic statistical fucking manual should be separated, because I'm like, I don't even think we have the same disorder, because we're so different.
That's how me and my brother are. Like, he's not like, he would say he's more lazy. I just am just more hyperactive. So that's why athletics were good for me, and he hated it. So but he has all the things that I don't have, and I have all the things that he doesn't have. So like, he has the smarts and I don't, but I have.
But I really think you guys have completely separate disorders. Like, his is very much Asperger's. Like, I can tell, like, insanely. Like, it's like I could diagnose him.
Yeah, I would have never known when I was like, you know, when I was younger. And so my mom actually watched the podcast, which I was surprised, and she was like, "Oh, I knew he wasn't normal." Yeah, but like in the 90s, again, it just wasn't a thing. You just either couldn't talk and you were autistic, or you were normal.
Yeah, you're nonverbal or you're normal.
Yeah. And she said, she goes, the only thing they offered him was Ritalin. And she's like, I'm not giving him Ritalin. Like, that wasn't his issue. He just
he wasn't hyperactive. Yeah. And you can't give them a pill for autism. Like, there's no pill for autism.
So smart. He was bored. And so
if you're smart,
he was overly bored. And so he was getting into trouble because he'd get done with stuff and then he'd be bored and get into trouble.
That was me too. Yeah. And even my kids, the ones that have ADHD, one is very much my ADHD, like insane. Like, I'm pretty sure we actually share a brain, because one time Jesse was in the kitchen, and I think we're in Colorado, and he was in the kitchen, and I walked in, and he was standing there, and I was like, and I did this thing to him, and then I walked away, and he doesn't obviously like blink when I do shit like that. He doesn't. It's normal. But then we were fucking screaming because, like, not even a minute later, crew comes around the corner, walks up to Jesse and goes, and does the fucking exact same thing to him. And me and Jesse looked at each other and we were like, no. We were like, that is insane that he literally did. I'm like, it's so crazy to me that this happened, because Like, you could have done anything else, but you did the exact same thing as me. Didn't, swear to God, did not see me, did not watch me. He wouldn't even. He would be embarrassed. He doesn't. He gets embarrassed of me. He's always like, I'm nothing like you, and I'm like, but you are me. Like, literally, it's like I fucked myself because like because it's like you are me 100%. Like I spawned my own self.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You look like me. You act like me. Like everyone.
Funny.
Yeah, but anyways, he did the exact same thing. We just could not believe that he had done this. Fucking a minute later, not even.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, so there's one that's like that, and then the other one that has ADHD is very different, and it manifests very differently. Where it's like, then you have the problems in school, not problems in school because they're really good kids and they're super well behaved, no trouble at all. But like academically,
right.
Whereas me and Crew were both advanced, and like we got put ahead in school because we were super smart. And it just, there's different, they're not all the same. People who, when you say somebody has ADHD, man, like,
it's not a big, like, one blanketed term.
Oh,
like, it's this huge umbrella.
My family is just like a perfect example of that. And then like even my niece who has it, and that's how, when I said we found out that I realized that my mom told me that I had it, was because my sister was like, Hennessy has like your kind of ADHD. That's right. And that's when I was like, I don't have ADHD. Yeah. And so it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like my sister knew at that point. I think she was already diagnosed and medicated at that point, but she knew that like her own kid wasn't like her.
Yeah.
She didn't have that type. Like she's like, she's just like you. Like she has your type.
What's
like
funny,
trouble in school.
I never thought I had ADHD or ADD or whatever. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't, nobody told me I ever had it. Nobody was like, hey, you should get tested for this. Nobody ever said anything. So I was like, clearly I don't have it, or they would have told me a long time ago. Clearly they're all stupid because it is so obvious that I have it.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I know. And I mean, people know that I do. Like, there's no question. Like, there's no question about it. That it's just my behavior, and it does actually get worse. I think when I like
drink
at all. Yeah, it does. It does. I know it does.
That's just because you're like freer when you're drinking. I mean,
I think so, and I can just truly like be myself because I do know how to lock it up. But I get to the point where it's either I don't say anything or I say too much. Yeah. Because I'm like, either way, I'm going to make this super weird for everybody because I know that I can stop it. And like, I can be like, hey, like, just don't talk because you're fucking weird. And like, this is not, you need to just like lock it up. And I can.
This is not your,
nuh-uh. You know, you're going to say something fucking stupid. Yeah. So just don't talk. So I'll just be like this the whole time. I'll be like, and then once I do talk, then that's fucking game over.
Like word vomit. Just I know. And then I end up leaving and looking at Andy and going, was I too much? Was I too much? Yeah. And he's always like, no, you're fine.
No, it was great. You did great.
You were great. And I was like,
you did great. Dude, no. I think I have the worst anxiety because I'm like, I say the most fucking unhinged shit when I'm drinking.
Yeah. Me too. Oh, me too.
But I
see it even in everyday life. So it's not even like anxiety. It's just like, fuck, I did it again.
Yeah. I said that. Dude, I know. Or like, oh, I know. I'm always like, Cassie, you're so fucking stupid. Like, why do you say this shit?
I'll say something. Oh my gosh. I think I did it on one of the auditions and I was just like, I'm going to crawl under a hole.
I know.
And I was like, well, gotta keep going.
I don't even.
Gotta pretend I didn't do that. Please pick me.
I know. And then like I'll replay it and I'll just be
over and over and over. Don't tell me you don't have anxiety. If that's what you do, you have anxiety.
But it's not though, because I don't think that
No, you don't care about it, but you will go over it and be like, fuck, I did that. Like it is.
But I don't feel it.
What do you mean you don't feel it?
Is that what anxiety is? Maybe I don't know what anxiety. I thought anxiety was
just like, well, yeah, it becomes a feeling because you worry so much. So you're so stressed
but I don't worry. I'll just be like, oh my God. Like, but I don't feel anything.
Well, you have to have a soul, first of all, to feel.
I do. So, no. Yeah. nice. She's like, you're a ginger. You actually don't have a soul, so
Maybe
you can
that
have
has to do with it.
anxiety.
Maybe it being redhead has something to do with it too. I don't know. I mean,
And
I
your
have
lack
red.
of
This is
fucking
I have.
soul.
It doesn't look red anymore, but
Yeah, it looks good. No, it looks good though. It does look red. It looks strawberry. It looks good.
Well, what's weird is it looks much redder in person, but this is
Really? It looks red right now. It definitely looks
Oh,
red.
This I think is my natural color.
Yeah.
I haven't done it in months.
Are you gonna do the bob?
I don't know. I just saw something that was talking about like actors do not need to cut their hair. So that like the roles can see you and they can like be like, okay, I want to cut your hair. So if I already have short hair and they want somebody with long hair, I'm screwed.
Yeah, but you could get extensions.
Good, yes. These are probably low budget films.
So you're like, they're not paying for my extension.
They are paying, just not extension money.
For the extension. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. So I'll hear in a month whether I get this big project, and then
you can decide.
And then so I'll hear in a month if I get this big project, and then I have an audition on the 10th for this role.
Is that the one?
That's the one where I'm like, I'm pretty, but I also fuck my brother. So
yeah. I'd still take it.
I mean, I'm auditioning. So
it's not your brother. It's your fake brother.
It's
your on-screen brother.
My on-screen brother, but still, it's very backwoods. It's very like
very Ozark.
Wrong Turn meets like
The Hills Have Eyes.
Yes, meets like Tarantino type style movie. Very Kill Bill-esque.
I like it.
So he was like, "Yeah, we want somebody that's like really good looking," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." And
he was drop it.
But you fuck your brother, and I was like, "There's the catch."
You're like that.
There it is. So, I don't know what I'm going to audition. I have to come up with the audition. So
you have to make it?
Yeah, I have the whole script. He gave me the script, so I can go through it and pick my sides that I want to audition.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So I'm not going to pick the scene where I fuck my brother.
The brother. Okay. I was going to say, because I can come help you if we need to like.
I mean, if you want to fly here, just like to have.
Dude, did I send you my video of me as a man? I AI'd it.
Nope.
I didn't send you that?
Nope.
Of me as a man? Are you sure?
I don't think so. Why? Do you find yourself very attractive?
Yeah. I thought I sent that to you.
I knew you did.
I was like, no, I swear I sent you.
No, you didn't. Oh, you did like a year ago.
No, I've done a new one. I do this often. I do this often.
I bet you do.
I don't do. This is what I do at work. I don't do my job. And I AI myself into a man, and then I ask all my friends if they're going to fuck me.
Let me see.
It's good. I look good. I'm like, ooh. I have long hair in it. It just looks good.
So your man version of you has longer hair than you? Are you the lesbian version of yourself now then?
No. I mean, if you want me to be.
No,
my hair's like this.
Sure.
I mean, long for a man. But then I have like a goatee and a mustache.
How long are your boys' hair?
Fox is like down to like here.
Not long for a man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Fox has like full braids.
Well, I think this concludes this week.
All right.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.